Fustercluck.
Church.
Solid day, it's busy. Sitting here playing with vagina, which is even better. You can't beat that.
Your design.
Not mine personally.
All right. Kurt, you've been here for how many years has this been going on?
This has been going on for
10.
at least 10 years.
10, right?
Yeah, 10 years because this is my 10-year anniversary. So up top we got some glow-in-the-dark vaginas because, hey, who doesn't love vagina, right? That's actually been a new item, a good seller too, because again, everyone loves vagina. And then I was a branch off of all the other magnets I do that glow in the dark. I figured when I first started I wasn't doing the magnets, but I always wondered, you know, my paintings aren't expensive, but you need that small pocket items. That's when I jumped into the magnets too, and it's been a massive success for me, which is fantastic. There's a lot of times I sell more magnets than I do paintings, but whatever gets the word of the glow out is what makes me happy, and just love what I do here. You know, I love things that glow in the dark.
I think I just came up with $1 million idea for the three of us.
What do you got? Game.
Pocket testicles. Glow in the dark, put them in your pocket, one of your major pocket items for future sale.
And then anytime someone says, you got some balls, then you'd be like, actually, they glow.
$5.99.
I don't have some balls, I got glow balls.
It's going to happen, folks.
I love it.
It's going to happen.
Oh yeah, we're going to do it coming soon. Glow in the dark balls, everybody.
Pocket item.
Got to come up with a clever name for that.
Yeah.
Hello everyone, I'm Nicholas Christian, aka Dingus the Clown, as you can see by this garb. I do art, I do music, I do 3D printing, I have a podcast, I do all sorts of junk and just kind of like to dabble a little in everything. So I guess I'll show you around a little bit. I do spray paint and acrylic. These right here are drum heads. This was one I bought the wrong size. This one was one I broke while recording and just turned it into this monstrosity. I have some VHS art I did, these just little creatures. This was just a random picture I took. I enjoyed and wanted to do a Texas Chainsaw style getup. Just more, you know, acrylic spray paint art. And then these are my pride and joy, dream come true. My first toy line, Terrorize.
Terrorize.
Terrorize, yeah. And it's spelled terrorize.
Terrorize.
You know? Because everything I do is under terror tubes. My music, art, everything. And that was my first big project with 3D printing. And of course I had to make buttons of each of them to try that out. So this is my main thing I'm trying to focus on right now. It's getting better at like 3D design, 3D printing and all that. But the art and music's always gonna be there.
Tom's East Coast Photos.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Keller,
Hey,
Franco here.
how you doing?
Good.
This is all my photography. I've been into making photography for about maybe 16 years now, and I just started making it into coasters, do the custom wood signs.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Is that the Wonder Bar?
Yeah. I pretty much like to go around New Jersey, take different photos of cool stuff. I do the moons from my backyard.
How do you shoot the moon?
I use my Nikon D800 and a Sigma lens, 150 to 500 millimeter.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I got a kid at home. She's going to be 4. She loves the crescent moon. You got any crescent moons?
Yeah, actually I do.
You do? Look at that.
Right there.
Let's show Lacey the crescent moon. Lacey, crescent moon here, baby. Beautiful work, man.
Yeah.
I love the Wonder Bar with the VW minibus. And I noticed some vintage Volkswagens over here.
Yeah.
You got Tilly.
Yep.
Tilly and the weed.
Pot leaf. This one's cool. This is from Fleming's Pumpkin Run. Every year there's it's a car show in the junkyard over in, I think it's Upper Township it might be. This is another one from there.
Car show in the junkyard. I love it.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Thank you.
So this is a new endeavor for you? Or?
I've been doing,
You've been doing the photos for years.
yep, and I've been doing art shows probably 5-10 years now.
Very cool, man.
Yeah.
How can people find you online?
You could look up Tom's East Coast Photos.
Tom's East Coast Photos. You got a banner behind you?
Yeah. Right here.
So I got a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Where'd you get the hat?
Oh,
Vidmark.
That's Cinema Slime, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool with Vidmark.
Oh yeah, look. It's the. Yeah, Dead Alive one.
Oh, yeah.
Hey guys.
Got into Alice, I think right about 91-ish, after Hey Stupid came out, when he had like a weird phase of like, when he, you know, became born again and wasn't sure if he was going to be Alice anymore, is when I discovered Alice Cooper.
You're talking The Last Temptation.
Before that, it was literally,
that was as he was-
literally after the touring cycle ended of Hey Stupid is when I got into his music. I went into like a Sam Goody and picked up Trash and Hey Stupid on a total whim and just fell in love with it. And within a year, I had every single album, whatever wasn't released on cassette or CD, I had on vinyl, like the 4 Blackout albums I had on vinyl, and I've just been obsessed ever since. I'd say at least from like 91. Tonight is show number 27. And I'm going to keep, as long as he's going, I'm going to be out there to see him.
Cool.
Every time, every chance I get. I've missed funerals to go see Alice Cooper. I've skipped out on weddings to go see Alice Cooper.
I know.
He's one that it doesn't matter what's going on, I'm not going to miss it.
That's awesome.
There's nothing, I have to be in the hospital.
You know, you say that, but I don't really buy it because I see nothing here with Alice Cooper for sale.
I signed up for like,
Let's see here.
but it's like.
Actually, fuck.
That's all right. We got pages flipping.
When it was over there. It wasn't too bad. I got it.
It's in here somewhere. Give me a minute.
Just as I suspected.
I've been directing everyone that way too.
Let's tell you his leg. Oh, look at that. That's Raise Your Fist and Yell, the inner sleeve.
Yes, it is.
But it's like you can see the tents.
Yeah, we were listening to that on the way
I
here.
love that album.
Show me your leg, man. Show the camera your audience. We're going to see Alice Cooper tonight in Atlantic City. And he's got an Alice leg. We got special forces in the back. School's out. It's pretty hardcore. Raise Your Fist and Yell we were listening to on the way here. Up the Insanity Certificate, $1 billion
These were the
baby.
first ones I got done.
Yeah.
And I met him at a convention and I showed him. He loved it. I asked him to sign my leg. I got that done next. Then the School's Out Heart followed. That was from the No More Mr. Nice Guy tour a couple of 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I added that.
Raise Your Fist, and then Special Forces.
And then the Special
on top.
Forces.
Wow. Did he get a tattoo of you?
Not yet. I'm hoping he does. And then at some point I want to fill it in with green snakeskin.
Oh, just like the Ernie, the $1 billion Babies.
That's
album.
exactly what I want.
Yeah.
And then what I want to do is around it, I want to have like my skin ripping, like the green snakeskin is what's underneath my skin. And then to finish it off, there's going to be a black widow spider crawling out of it onto the top of my foot.
We're going to have to do a GoFundMe for Glowmania.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to need some actual money for this. This is going to be an expensive, this ain't going to be cheap to finish, but
No, that's awesome, man.
this has been a labor of love, man, doing this. It's,
Yeah. All right.
Hi.
Good afternoon. Good evening, almost.
Yeah, almost.
How was your day?
It was pretty good, actually. It was slow in the beginning, but it picked up more towards
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
What a wonderful event. I see you have Salty Thrift, vintage
Yes.
and upcycled fashion. Tell us about that.
Artwork and cool stuff as well.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm an illustrator. I graduated this past semester from RIT up in Rochester, New York. and I'm starting fashion school on Monday, which is really
Excellent.
exciting. So
By the time this airs, we'll need to follow up to see how you're doing in
Right?
school.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm going to Drexel and I'm really excited. So basically now what I do is I have upcycles. I do a lot of denim work, which is really fun, and I love painting denim. It's always been something that like I've been interested in, and I never thought anyone would really buy it. But now like I got like lots of great comments today on my work, which was really fun. And I love collecting vintage pieces like this one. This one's really cool. It has the original tags on it still. Which makes me think it has to be from the 80s because just like at the size of this tag.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love hunting for things at thrift stores and finding treasures and making sure that they find good homes with people.
Music I'm getting back into too, which is all of this stuff right here. It's Terror Tunes. I wear this as I perform. It's a one-man band. I call it Circus Trance Punk. It's drum oriented with synthesizers. I do vocals through a respirator, and it's just kind of very bassy, punk, heavy stuff like that. I just hit this mask. I dabble in masks too, kind of, but yeah, it's just like a kind of one-man band performance art type thing. And then Culture is a podcast I do where it's all just artists, entertainers, painters, everything, musicians. And I just sit one-on-one, interview individuals, and just kind of learn all about them. And I don't like to stick to one subject either. If you do music, art, photography, I want to talk about it all. The guy I just had on, he does music, has a podcast, does short films, and he's a scare actor too. So it's like wanted to just hit all the nails on the head with everything, and just really like to sit down, just get to know people really more, why they do, what they do, where to find them, and all stuff like that. And yeah, that's basically me. And I'm an Aries. I was born on April Fool's Day.
I was wondering about that.
The whole clown thing started, I was born on April Fool's Day. I've been kind of viewed as a joke my whole life, a clown, and I've always loved clowns. Killer Clowns from Outer Space is one of my favorite movies ever, and it just kind of seemed right. I was doing stuff with just this mask, it didn't work. Played a Halloween show and I wore the clown makeup, then I wore it on Halloween in Salem, and it just kind of stuck since, and Dingus the Clown was born. So,
That's cool.
yeah.
We got a camera shy subject today. And you had a good day?
I did have a very good day. It was a good day for art.
That's great. She rejected our pleas for an interview just 5 minutes ago. But
With that dude back there,
that dude, he said they're all right.
Wherever he went.
They're all right.
Wherever he
Tell
went.
us about your artwork. I mean, that's what we're here to discuss.
I mean, it's just abstract art. I originally started painting just to get my emotions out. You know, it kind of all came from a dark place, and it kind of helped me move into a better place. So everything kind of just comes from the heart. The flower right there, that's my happiest piece. I had other ones, but they actually sold today. But everything is kind of inspired by something in my life. Like I love crows. This is actually one of the first pieces that I painted. You can tell it's kind of deep. This is Pink Floyd inspired by the wall. So I pretty much do anything, you know, that comes to mind. And if anybody has any requests, I do custom pieces also.
Where can people find you on the web?
I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook. So Mel_abstracted_ is my Instagram. So you can find the link for my Facebook on there as well. I like your shirt though.
Oh, thank you. Alice Cooper.
That's inspiring me.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Cool,
I like
cool.
it. It's very cool.
Sewing machine. Is that a real sewing machine?
Yeah,
That's been,
it was garbage, and it would have been garbage.
was.
It was functional when I used it, not very well though. So I hand glue rhinestone by rhinestone, and I kind of started doing bedazzling when I did that phone. I was in a sorority actually in undergrad, and I was in charge of recruitment. I wanted to do Y2K themed recruitment because I love Y2K. And then the phone kind of kick-started it all, and I started bedazzling like crazy.
Is bedazzling still a thing, or is that also a retro?
It's definitely Y2K. It's definitely. I actually saw a woman today. She was wearing a baseball cap that was bedazzled, and I was like, "You match my stuff."
That's awesome.
Yeah, thanks. My grandmom was an artist, So I got into art. I've always been inspired by her, and just always kind of had her talent. I have her name, so I kind of feel like I'm like my grandma reincarnated, because she died shortly before my parents found out that she was pregnant with me. So I got into like figurative and portrait work, and just kind of wanted to get into whatever I could. I started out as a medical illustrator, actually, so doing like textbook illustrations of like anatomy and physiology, and I got very good at technically drawing, but it wasn't really enough creativity for me. Like, I needed to branch out, and I was like, I'm gonna get bored. I need to do something different. So I switched my major to illustration, and I learned how to be an illustrator. It was really cool. Got to learn a lot of valuable stuff by doing that, and my undergrad experience and all my professors have been really awesome, and I know I'm never gonna forget them, and I'm gonna carry that with me as I go into fashion school. It's gonna be very influential and important.
Very nice.
Thank you so much.
Cool.
Tell us about the organizer of this event, then we're going to seek him out and talk to him.
So this event is called Artwalk. It's run in Smithville, New Jersey. It's organized by a store called Underground. The owner's name is Mike. He's been doing this for 10 years. Underground's been around for 15 years. We are like the black sheep of Smithville. And, he has given us a home to show our odd and crazy, weird art and stuff. You look around, this is all definitely, we are the Island of Misfit Toys here. And Mike has given us a home to showcase our art. So if there's anyone you want to talk to about Artwalk and about being the outcast of Smithville, it is Mike and Underground. Definitely a great store and an even better guy.
Here we are, the Underground, Punk Horror, Jersey Pride, Music Art. Sorry, we're open. Thank you, we're open. All right. So here we are inside with Mike, the proprietor, and you put together this festival, I hear. Is it a festival? What is this?
It's an art show. It's a festival. It's a Fustercluck.
Incorporate. I love it. It's a Fustercluck. But as everybody that I run into, there's always an Alice Cooper bound.
Yes.
We're doing the Alice Cooper thing tonight.
Right. Yes. As are we.
But that's cool, man. But we're looking at all the original shirts, man. I've never seen most of these designs.
We do our own stuff.
That explains it.
We do our own designs, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I want our public and our audience to be able to find you. Do you have an internet presence?
We do. We are the originalunderground.com.
Okay.
And our sister store, truejersey.com. So the weird shit is Underground, and the New Jersey-based stuff is True Jersey.
Okay.
So you can find us on both websites.
All right.
We do that because, people looking for a New Jersey shirt see Charles Manson shit, and they kind of want to click off. So we split the website.
I don't think that way, but I know you're right. Because I'm open-minded for the whole.
Yeah, no, most people aren't, so that's how we got to do it.
But yeah, we were looking at the shirts, we were looking at the patches. You got everything. Beautiful bags.
So where do you stand on the pork roll thing?
It says pork roll on the goddamn package. That's it. It's pork roll.
That's it.
Yeah.
So you were born here?
No, I wasn't. I was born in North Jersey.
Really?
Yes.
It's just Taylor Ham. I was born in Jersey
I know.
City.
My parents called it Taylor Ham my whole life, but the truth of it is, it says Taylor pork roll on the package.
A rebel.
So, a born rebel. That's
A born rebel. Yeah. Is there anything in particular you would like to show us that we haven't zoomed in on yet?
This is hilarious. Oh, she doesn't have makeup on, so she's not gonna want to jump in here. But that's Alexa. She's my girl. And we are proud of our designs. We're proud of the clothing that we carry, like Trip and Sourpuss and Too Fast. So if you want to look cool, we got your shit.
I can definitely say that's true. I mean, anybody that's interested in anything.
Yeah, don't judge by me. I look like an old douchebag, but The store. If you want to look
I don't
cool,
agree with that.
If you want to look cool, come here. We got you covered.
Yeah, we got the kids covered.
So I heard that the Jersey Devil was born around here. Is that
He was
it?
born in the next town over, Leeds Point. If you make a right out of our door here, and you go up the street, you're in Jersey Devil territory. That's where the devil was born.
Has there ever been a good Jersey Devil movie?
No. No.
I think that's our calling.
That's our calling.
I think that's what we're
Maybe
gonna
we
do.
have.
I've been in like, I don't know, I lost count, like 3 or 4 Jersey Devil documentaries.
Really?
Yeah, on YouTube. I don't know. People.
What did you sniff that out? Huh?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But they're not. And documentaries are usually stupid too. But please make a good Jersey Devil movie.
A good one. Yeah.
Good one.
Good one.
I like that. Look at that. DeVito for governor.
He's from Jersey, right? Old Bridge, right? Is he from Old Bridge?
That's why we do his shit.
That's pretty
Jersey, yeah.
Are you a fan of Charles Manson?
I am. Yes,
too.
a fan is a weird word to say, but I'm fascinated with Chuck.
Yeah, fan is weird because
Fan
that's
is
short for fanatic.
And he called him Chuck.
Yeah, we're familiar. You know?
Have you ever written to him?
No, I have never.
Oh, he's ever drawn you a picture?
No.
No?
Written you a song?
I've maybe fantasized about him, but never written to him.
Wow. Most people won't admit that. You're very. We've been drinking.
I've been drinking since 9:30, so
Oh,
cheers.
boy. Cheers, man.
Cheers to you all.
Thanks for the beer, by the way.
Oh, anytime.
This
Now-
is our favorite store.
Now, wait, I'm looking at those mannequins up there. Did you spray paint
I
those?
did, yes, yeah.
Those are crazy looking.
We try to scare as many children as we can.
Well, you warn them at the door. I love it.
Yeah.
You know, and that makes you want to come in. So I get the reverse psychology.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. You have,
I mean, the sorry we're open sign is because half the town loves us and half the town hates us.
Well, that's an interesting
So-
point. I did want to talk about that. How do you feel you fit in here? Because
We don't fit in at all.
But you
that's-
do.
But we just turned 15 years old this month. So
But they're letting you do these art things. Or,
our landlord is very good to us. I mean, our landlord has said to us, "I don't understand what you do, but I appreciate what you do."
Well, you
can't
pay your
ask,
rent.
You can't, well, that too. But I mean, she could tell us to shut the fuck up and stay in our store.
Yeah.
But she allows us to do this 4 times a year. So I mean, she allows us to go out and take over the town 4 times.
Because I picture, I first came to Smithville probably 20 years ago, or maybe it's 25 years ago with my mom.
Right.
And I bought a couple of bandanas
Right.
and
Right.
such. And I didn't know this existed. I picture this town as, tomato country. You know?
Yes, yeah.
And then you
lots
stumble on
lots
this.
of old people, lots
Yeah.
of families.
But that's a great contrast what we got here.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's a weird place to do it, but it's worked for us.
Like I said to our friend Bob Burke, when we pulled into the parking lot, I saw license plates from everywhere. Texas,
Yeah.
North Carolina, Florida, New York, Pennsylvania.
It's still
of course.
summer, so it's still tourist season.
Yeah, but we're into September, so it's still cool though, because there's not 10,000 cars out there.
Yeah, that's well, we draw a good crowd for Artwalk.
No, you are-
I mean,
you do.
the Texas people aren't coming for Artwalk; they're just here because they're here. But we do draw a few thousand people for Artwalk. We do.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to getting the word out on your store.
Sure.
And I'm a customer, okay?
but I have a question.
got a question?
I mean, because that's a sentiment that I hold strong. I hate people, especially since COVID, since I don't know what happened to the world.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah, well, it's one of our best sellers. We put that on everything, on flags, on T-shirts, on coffee mugs.
Will you
I saw it on
trademark?
a
Will you
hat.
trademark that? You should.
I mean, you can't try. I mean, it's not original to us.
Gene Simmons probably already has.
It probably has. Yes, yeah. Gene Simmons or Jerry Only from the Misfits probably owns it already.
Yeah. I tell you what, I understand with the Misfits or even Overkill.
Right.
If I could sell as many T-shirts as them, who cares about the vinyl?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know?
Hey, that's the state of the music business. You don't sell music anymore.
Now,
You sell
they,
merch.
and they were selling more T-shirts and albums before anybody.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
That's awesome.
This is cool, man.
That's it, man. I think we're gonna edit this into something beautiful.
Sure. Well, thanks for
Yeah.
coming. I appreciate it.
Nah, and maybe we'll see you at the show.
Fucking love this store.
Fucking underground.
This place is great. I love it.
Your mom's ugly.
So how do you think they liked you?
I don't think they dug me too much. So here we are in Atlantic City. Alice Cooper. We came from Smithville, like we were saying, and we're going to speak with Alice right now on Fustercluck. Alice, Alice? That's not Alice. That's Alice. Alice. Where's Alice? I can't find Alice anywhere. Alice! 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 Alice!